Hi, everyone. Hi. I heard them say, Mike. Did they not turn it off? Oh, there we go. Let's try that again. Hi, everyone. Welcome here tonight to the Spring 2021 Dance Recital. My name is Mrs. Candelina Sanchez. As you can see, I'm very pregnant. JK. My name is actually Mr. French. I am the band and choir director here at Vista Grande High School. Fun turn of events, Mrs. Sanchez was supposed to have a C-section next Monday. She gave birth this past Sunday. So she is not here with us tonight. So myself and Mrs. Reagan, who's up in the booth, you want to say hi, Miss Reagan?
Hi, Miss Reagan.
We are here working with the dance groups here tonight. Tonight's performance is going to be taking us through the decades. A lot of you might recognize a lot of the music you're going to hear tonight, taking us back all the way to the 1910s, so 110 years ago, all the way up to current day performances. Just a few little housekeeping notes. It's okay if you have your phones out. The biggest request we have is that you turn the brightness all the way down to not disturb anybody around you, and then your flash has to be off. The flash can be extremely disturbing to the performers on stage and blind them, and then they might run into each other, and then car accidents happen on stage. We want to avoid that completely. We do also ask that your mask remains on at all times for the safety of all those around you. We really appreciate it. And with that, I'm going to stop talking and introduce our first group. We're going to be starting back at the 30s. This first group is called Singing with a Swing, featuring our entire 6-hour company dance class.
Sing, everybody start to sing. La-dee-da, oh, now you're singing with a swing. Sing, everybody start to sing. La-dee-da, oh, now you're singing with a swing. And when the music goes around, everybody goes to town. But here's something you should know. Oh, baby, oh, sing, everybody start to sing.
What a fantastic job to our first group from 6-hour company introducing us to the 30s. We're going to be jumping all the way 60 years forward to the 90s. That's a place in my heart because I was born in 95. This next group is called Jumpin' Jumpin', and it is featuring a group from our 2nd-hour dance class.
Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of balls and your pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. 'Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping. Always say you got a girl, yeah, it's true you got a man, but the party
shall say my name.
I don't know about all of you, but I definitely felt all of the sass out on stage was on that one right there. Fantastic job up there. This next group, once again, I told you we're going through the decades tonight. We're going to be jumping backwards 70 years now, back to the 20s. This is one of my actual all-time favorite books in high school. We're going to be experiencing a little bit of The Great Gatsby. This is featuring a group from our 6-hour company class.
Before the parade passes by, I've gotta go and taste Saturday's high life. Before the parade
Fantastic job. We loved watching that parade. Fantastic job, second hour. This next group, we're going to 100 years into the future. A lot of you are going to recognize this song. This came out when I was in high school back in the 2010s. This is Party Rockin' featuring a group from our 6-hour dance class. It keeps doing that. Fantastic job to our 2010 Party Rock, and they definitely rocked the house on this one. We're going to be going back 30 years now to the 80s. I have a connection with it turned off again.
I think it needs new batteries.
Darn it, I'm going to yell. I have a personal connection with this class because this is the one I actually got to sub for every day for the past week. Yeah, the past week. So they're my little highlighters, we're going to call them. This is Slumber Party featuring our 3rd hour class. When we go to our friend's slumber party, we stay up too late, we eat too much junk food, and then we get yelled at by our parents. Thanks, Miss Reagan. We've all been there once before in our lives. This next group we're going to see is now jumping back even 30 years before that. I really told you, we're going to go all over the place tonight. This is now coming back to the 50s. Up Summer Lovin', featuring large 6-hour group.
Oh, life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again, shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh, life could be a dream if only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Now every time I look at you, something is on my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so far. Oh, life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Shaboom, shaboom, ya-la-la-la-la-la, shaboom, shaboom, ya-la-la-la-la-la, shaboom, shaboom, ya-la-la-la-la-la, shaboom. Every time I look at you.
Dan? Oh, maybe not. Oh, I'm never ready for the spotlight. No, I'm going to just turn this off. Oh well. Can you all hear me okay? Yeah. Perfect. Thank you all so much for that. That was 50 Summer Lovin', so I have my notes here. I want to make sure I don't get lost. This next group coming up is going to be jumping 10 years into the future, calling Dance Party, which is featuring a little bit of our second hour class.
You knew before, you
featuring dancers from our 6-hour company class. All right, what a fantastic job. I hope that brought back some memories for maybe some of you here that love that movie. What a fantastic solo from our wonderful friend Chloe. Can you give me another round of applause for Chloe the soloist there? All right, this next group might make you want to eat some food. This is Dine-In Dinner, and I don't know about you, but when I watch this dance and see the picture in the background, it makes me want to eat too much pie from a really good diner. This is featuring our 5th hour dance class.
All the little birds on Jaybird Street
You don't see these people on stage. You also don't hear any sound from them either. They just don't exist. All right, what a fantastic job. I'm gonna go eat too much pie tonight when I go home because of that one. Next up, we are gonna be going a little bit further in time, back to the 90s, my favorite time. This next group is called Bounce Back, and it is featuring our entire first hour dance class.
Say my name, no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game. Say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name, no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game. Say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Better say my name. I will call, you would say, baby, how's your day? But today, it ain't the same. Every other word is a yeah, okay. Could it be the truth, or at the crib with another lady? If you took it there, first of all, let me say, I am not the one to sit around and play. So prove yourself to me, girl, that you claim. Don't just say the things that you said to me yesterday.
What a fantastic job to our 90s and our first hour dance class. Great job, everyone. All right, we're almost to the end of the night here. We're gonna go 10 more years into the future, into the 2000s. This is Funky Fresh, featuring our 6-hour dance class. Great job. They really made it funky fresh up on stage. And it's this time of the night where I start to say thank you and goodbye. We only have one more performance left of the night. First off, I want to start by saying thank you to all the kids. Miss Reagan and I thanked them earlier. Me, I'm not a dancer. I did show choir in high school, which means do a jazz square. To say I had absolutely no idea what I was doing is an understatement. So I wanted to thank them for putting up with me the past week. Miss Reagan's fabulous, so thank her for doing everything, really. I just kind of stood around and looked like I knew what I was doing. I want to say thank you also to our custodial staff. They were in here all the time. Kids' feet are dirty, our feet are dirty, the stage was filthy. They kept it nice and clean for our kids so that they don't come home filthy and dirty from school. I also want to say a big thank you to all of you, parents, and then our teachers that might be watching at home. Without your support and your love for these kids, it would not be possible. So kids, can we give them a round of applause? I also want to say a big thank you. Mrs. Cole, start walking up here now, if you're not already up here. I want to say a big thank you to Mrs. Cole, our school administration, for helping make this possible. Bobby, can you say hi?
Hello.
Bobby is our fantastic athletic director that makes live streaming for everybody that cannot be here tonight available to them. So without Bobby, this would not be possible for everyone to watch this at home. So thank you, Bobby. You're the greatest. And we just have a few words from our principal, Mrs. Cole.
Thank you. Thank you, dancers. They're back here in the dark. Thank you, parents, for coming out to support your children tonight, young people. We really appreciate that. It's so nice to see our buildings coming back to life with them here, getting to do some normal things. And I know how grateful they are to Mr. French and Mrs. Reagan up here. And I'm grateful also because the show must go on. They were real troopers and were able to help them get the performance going. And I want to say a big hi to Mrs. Sanchez and her family. Say hi. Because we know you're watching. So thank you all for coming out, and thank you all for making sure that the show went on.
Without further ado, here's our finale. Get through tonight. There we are. We're gonna give them a second to collect themselves backstage here. Maybe. I can sing the Jeopardy song if you guys all want me to. Do 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 da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. These are your kids. Da 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 da. Probably seems familiar. I don't know. Ba da 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 da. I hear footsteps. Da 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 da. First hour, everyone. Great job, first hour. And second hour. Great job, second hour. And third hour, my highlighters. And where is my fifth hour? And 6 hour. All right, everyone now on stage. All right, Delaney. All right, hey dancers, this is a nice little surprise. Shanika Osborne, can you come forward, please? So Shanika here is the only dance senior this year, so we wanted to recognize her with a wonderful bouquet of flowers. All right, fantastic job, dancers. Make the rooms look beautiful, and congratulations on a fantastic recital. Thank you, everyone.